Look, everybody, the gang's all here. No HM slaves so far this episode. I mean, we're only 5 seconds in, so let's see how long that lasts. Welcome back to Pokemon Platinum with me, Daniel. Last episode was a doozy. We kept bashing our heads against the Cyrus brick wall and finally broke through, and we're now on to Route 222. I'm a poet and I never knew it. Anyway, we've got some trainers to beat up, including this rich guy. I need to escape these doldrums. You can keep me company. Well, I'm pretty sure you have to pay me to do that. I mean, looking at this beautiful face, why would you not want any... Why wouldn't you want me to stay with you? I'm being sarcastic, by the way. I look at this and it's like, oh, get it away from me. Can we take a look for out in 2x scissors? It's pretty close. Oh, not that it matters. Good job we didn't have a HM slave out. We're not going to bother putting you to sleep. Let's just use confusion. Or it won't take it out. No, it didn't. Hoping it would use roar again. And he's going to heal. Maybe we will have to use hypnosis after all. And we missed. I'm going to get taken out. Good start. Good start of the episode. I'll try not to do that again because I saw it peak the mic. So we'll try and avoid doing that. Oops. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I think we can just use Petal Dance. We should outspeed, and we do. And we didn't get paralyzed. Okay, perfect. That's all I wanted, was just not to get paralyzed. I was watching their health bar like, don't you do it. Don't you do it. There was a lot of hate at the time for the slow bars, but I didn't mind the slow bar. Makes it feel more dramatic. Having said that, if you spent a lot of time playing competitive and, you know, waiting for Blissy's 700 plus health points to drop down to 0, it was just a bit over the top, I think it's fair to say. Okay, so one Pokemon in, and we already had a faint, so that's great. Ooh, more berries to pillage. Wikipedia berries. They know a lot less than they think they do. Mago berries. Well, they may go in my pocket. I don't have anything funny for you, so I'm just gonna grab you. Quailot. I thought that was just a Pokemon. Anyway, this is another rich lady. After enjoying a meal at a hotel restaurant, one has a battle. That's the social etiquette. I mean, if I ate a meal, thinking of a Pokemon battle's probably not my first priority. It'd be, where's the nearest washroom facility? Oh, well, I guess they don't have to deal with, that kind of issue in the Pokemon world. They don't have bathrooms, so we have separate locker rooms if you're going by Ruby and Sapphire logic, but yeah, no separate bathrooms because there are no bathrooms whatsoever. We've been infatuated, so we better switch out. Let's try again, Grapes. You can do better than Cheese, right? You can play Mop Up again. Maybe not. I don't know what Dizzy Punch's chance of confusion is, but it can't be that high, surely. Anyway, thank you for returning the favor with a critical hit. I appreciate it. I'm not sure why the kind of beauty or rich guy Pokemon classes tend to only have one Pokemon, but that's just the way they go. Personally, I'd much rather pamper Pokemon than make them battle. But you were the one that... What? You could have been like, no, here's my money, and I would have been okay with that. Babe, she didn't get any screen time last episode, so I'm going to put you up front and let you do another battle, although I don't think this guy's a trainer. Yeah, the only items you ever throw are Pokeballs. But is that true? I want people to think about that. This is why I give away the technical machine Fling. We will never be using this move. Yeah, whatever your held item is, you throw at a person. Which is about as situational as it sounds. We will not be using it. Get a full restore for free, thank you kindly. That's just free real estate right there. And then we have a bunch of fishermen. Gee, I wonder what type of Pokemon they're going to have. If you guess water type, I'm not giving you a prize, because it's pretty obvious, right? I get it, they have rules to enforce, but one would think that they might have something that's not water. How are they catching these fish if they're battling with other fish? Like, you'd think they'd have, like, Oddish or something, but not that that's in this game's Pokedex to get the national dex, but you know what I mean. We're going to get confused before this gets taken out. That's unfortunate. And yes, Gyarados in this level have access to Dragon Dance. A pretty cool move. Increases attack and speed. Plus the rain, that is pain. Nearly lost to a Gyarados with a grass type. Just standard fare for this Struggle 6. You've bested this Fisherman Traveller. Only just. I'm getting bored of fishing, let's have a quick battle. But you're a fisherman, it's all you do. You only have one trait, and that is that you fish. Well, the other trait that you have is that your Pokemon are rubbish. What move do you have on Nature Power at the beach? Earthquake. Good to know. That's embarrassing. I get it, we're not physical attacking by any stretch, but yikes, it's a Magikarp and we outlevel it. Another Gyarados. Well, we're not staying in this time around for it, because we'll get all wrecked, and I'm sure you're all loving the sound of the critical health bar. Let's get that switched out. Let's go get Luxray and just go mop everything up, I guess. Don't freeze me, thank you. I do kind of wish the Fang moves maybe were 70 base power instead of 65. They just seem so weak for what they are. Especially because they're not even 100% accurate. I don't get it. And that's something they've never changed, at least not until this point of recording anyway. They're still, what, 65 attack, 95% accuracy, 10% chance to flinch, 10% chance to burn, freeze, or paralyze, depending on the element. Weird. It's a weird decision. Then again, I still think it's a weird decision that they nerfed moves like Surf and Ice Beam. Well, yeah. Surf down to 90 to match things like Ice Beam. But then Moonblast is still 95. I don't get it. I don't understand. I've been done in. He gave me, I think, the same amount as the other fisherman. Thanks for that. It was a good change of pace for me. You're welcome. Well, I am fishing, but very well, I accept your challenge. I was really hoping he'd say something like, well, I look like I'm fishing, but I'm actually just having a nap. We know Earthquake can't take you out, so I guess we'll be petal dancing all the way. Don't worry, we should heal enough health off this Magikarp that we're not in critical health range, right? Right? Please? There you go. That's a much better soundtrack. And Finneon, what a terrible Pokemon this is. Its evolution Luminion is barely any better. It's a cool looking Pokemon, but it's basically unusable. But that babies is Gen 4 in a nutshell. Most of the Pokemon are horribly handicapping to use outside of like half a dozen really, really good Pokemon you can pick from. And Feebas. The ugliest fish in the game, but luckily we don't have to go looking for one this game. A bittersweet smile is on my lips. Smiles on your lips. That's not how eyes work. I've gone down in defeat. Whatever more is there to say? I guess we'll switch Grapes out so we can have a bit of relatively even leveling. If I stare at the water's surface for too long, I'd begin to forget what I was doing in the first place. I mean, again, you're a fisherman, like, you're fishing, right? Is that a trick question? Is there like a gas leak down here? Is that why there was no power and people couldn't come down here? Was there like toxic fumes in the air that make everybody bad at their job? I don't know. Who knows? This is Pokemon. I do like the kind of, well, it's not a good texture, but if you notice where I call them the Pokemon discs of where they come out into combat. Like, I do like that the beach one has at least a little bit of texture. It's not good texture, but at least there's something there. But it does look very strange on the green background, it has to be said. It looks like we're just in like a sandbox at like jungle gym or something. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, we've defeated Fisherman Cole. I don't know how, but I lost. Well, you have no Pokemon left. That's how, buddy. Listen, can you tell me what kind of Pokemon you have? Bad Pokemon is what I have, little kid. What do you have? A Remoraid. So I see you also are in the I like bad Pokemon camp. Good for you, kid. Not sure I trust a small child around an Octillery when it evolves, but that sounds like a thing for their parents to contend with, right? You're so tough, I'm stunned. I'm stunned by the fact this is going so well after the first trainer knocked out a Pokemon. So, to get back to reality, let's get Virtue back up front. When I first started fishing, catching anything made me happy, but those days are long gone now. Now I get annoyed if I can't beat my record by even an inch. So, we're not going to do this, but yes, the Pokemon size contest. Big Pokemon wanted. And then there's the Pikachu fan club. Let's go in because it's just weird. I'm going for the Pokemon Championship with only Pikachu. And they all make... I've already said hi to you, attention-seeking Pikachu. I don't see a litter box. Maybe he's just letting them out to go on the beach. But yes, this is why. I couldn't remember which one it was. Bika, Pikachu. It's the kid. Although I'm pretty sure dressing your kid up as a Pokemon and having them battle on your behalf does constitute as cheating. Can we take out a Pikachu in one hit? Surely. Yeah, there you go. Don't hit me with static. It didn't. Okay. Because yes, we have a second Pikachu to contend with. I do like that Pikachu have different tail shapes based on their gender. Although it does look like, for the female one, that somebody just took a bite out of it. So... maybe somebody thought it was cheese. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, Janet got beaten up. Pikachu. I need a lot more practice to become a real Pikachu. You sure will, kid. You sure will. Also, there's an item here. It's a PP-up. A genuinely useful item. So, we have the choice of making a double battle, and I'm going to say, because we don't really get that many double battles, even in... oh, he turned around as I tried to arrange it. Thanks, Mr. Sailor! I was going to say, because we don't get many opportunities to do double battles, let's do one. And he failed. The NPC failed. Look at my Pokemon. It's really cool. Well, thanks, kid. I wanted to have two Pokemon out at the same time, but I guess that's not happening, is it? It's not your fault, Connor. You did your bit. You just stared out to sea. So, we took out a Pikachu in one hit. Can we take out a fish? Yes. This says more about how poor their defense are and how good Virtue's attack is. Wow, we had a hold on tight. Do we want to keep... oh, let's keep Virtue up front. Why not? Oh, we'll ride upon the sea in a boat, just you and me. That's the way the sailor he's singing. I'm not singing it. That's too cliche and I won't be a part of it. But anyway, yes, Sailor Mark ruined our attempt to try and have a double battle, so I guess we'll just have to take his Mantike out individually. We're definitely not taking this out in one hit because it was this bug. So, if we can do half with Night Slash, I'll be happy, and it just about did, I think. Did not crit the first time? Oh well. Trying his best. It's not really good, but he's trying his best. Your Pokemon, they're looking good. You won't battle me because it's not nighttime. Is that every trainer on this route? There's an item there, we'll grab it afterwards. Oh no, here's the last one. My dream's a big one. You shouldn't be saying that to a kid. I want to battle every kind of Pokemon from around the world. Oh, that's what he meant. I thought he was being inappropriate with minors. And there's another Pokemon that resists bug. Taken out there. Jump cut? Nothing should have changed on this side other than I changed the light colour back to white. Because it changed colour again, and maybe it's a type of wiring issue. I hope not, because I don't have another one of those in the house to replace it with. Oh well. Ring lights. I'll look at replacing one if I have to, but we'll try not to need to do that. Anyway, I had to do a nice little jump because the joy of working out of an unfinished basement means if somebody else starts yakking loudly in the background, you're going to hear that probably over me. Which, I mean, honestly, compared to some of the things I say, you might not be complaining too much, but that's not intended for the video anyway. Oh, we paralyzed it. That's probably a bad thing. This has guts, doesn't it? No, it didn't have no guard. Okay, well, that's fine. Alright, so that trainer battle took effectively 25 minutes. But for you, it did not. Thank you, Sailor Luther. You are one closer to your dream. One step. Sunny Shore City. Let's go in. Sunny Shore's gym leader Volkner has been bored lately, I hear. We need tough challenges to visit so he doesn't get bored. People get up to no good if they have too much time on their hands. If I had to describe Sunny Shore Gym in a word, it'd be shockingly electric. One word. Magic darts. Oops, that's 2 words. Yes, it is. So yes, we get to have the joy of a guy complaining that he's bored at his job. Yo, fellow trainer, your Pokemon are secure inside their Pokeballs, but there's no masking that aura of serious toughness. And there's no masking the aura that you look like a clown with hair like that. Oops, sorry, I should introduce myself. The name's Flint. I'm one of the Elite Four, and I'm a Fire-type trainer who actually has Fire types in this game. He didn't really in Diamond and Pearl. More of his team wasn't Fire than was. Hooray, limited Pokedexes. I just had this idea. Maybe you can pull it off. It's about the team's gym leader. This town's gym leader. Words are hard. He's basically saying he's bored. He caused a blackout because he got bored and started doing electrical work in his spare time. It's like, thank you, bro. I will deal with that when I get there. I need to do the number one thing that all people with bad teams need to do is, well, not fly around on the courseway. I just wanted to show that. That's all electrically powered, I guess. But we need to get ourselves to the Pokemon Center. We need to become well acquainted with this building that we will be visiting, I'm sure, many a time. I guess I've noticed too, there's always nice pretty flowers on the bar at the Pokemon Center, but you never see anybody watering them. Are they real or fake? Who knows? I don't think any of these NPCs say anything interesting. No, they didn't. So let's move on. And if we go, first of all, there's I like the little houses with the castle top. They're kind of cool looking. I wish we had more of them around the world, but we don't. Yeah, this incredibly busy building. Have you gone underground lately? No, I have not. Not at all. Some underground traps need to be diffused by touch or by using the microphone. Do you remember back when you could use the microphone to like clear blockages? It's craziness. But yes, we're not dealing with any of that. I just want to point out that that building looks cool. This other cool looking building is far more important. It's a market. Except it's a market for seals. So I'm sorry, I lied. This is not more important. It's important if you like writing gibberish on your screen as your Pokemon comes out, but I do not. So, yeah, sorry, it's not exactly Slateport Market, is it? One can dream. Speaking of dreaming, Julia's house. Delightful ribbons for Pokemon. We don't need them. Nothing exciting happens in there for us. There's nothing for us. And then we just have these old folks. We've never even seen any of them around. Because Volkner apparently is invincible in every single way, and not because, you know, he caused a massive blackout which prevented anybody from moving over here. A long time ago, there was a boy named Cyrus who lived here. We know that guy! He seemed to shun others, and he preferred the company of machines. He was a brilliant student, I recall. I often wonder what became of him. You should stop wondering. It's weird that we don't tell her anything. Like, we don't even do, like, the Mario and Luigi where Mario's babbed a boopy, and then just, apparently that explains everything. We'll grab a Thunderstone we're never going to use. We could grab our B-Barrel and go up here, but it sounds like work, so probably not going to do that. We don't get hiccups on a recording, that would be great. And let's go wander over. We know that person up there. Yes. He hasn't come back yet. When he does, I'll let you know. Give him a battle. It is weird that they don't give you any clues to where he is. I know where he is. We're going to go there next. But it's weird that the game's just like, oh, we don't know where he is. Well, we haven't seen him yet, and we haven't been here, so I'm guessing it's down in this corner. The gym leader uses too much electricity. He needs to think about the city's power needs too. V-Star Lighthouse, the beacon that lights Sinnoh. Makes you wonder, and obviously we didn't see any of this, but it does make you wonder if him dilly-dallying with electrical all the way through the game has meant that this lighthouse has stopped working, and then how many ships have crashed at sea on, you know, as they come onto land. So, you're the latest challenger up against the Sunny Shore Gym. Alright, I've decided. If I find you to be weak, I'm going to challenge the Pokemon League. Is that how that works? Like, if you're a gym leader and you just get bored, you can try and become a member of the Elite Four. I'm all done with renovating the gym, so I don't need to be here. More than anything, I want to have battles that can thrill me again. As the toughest gym leader in Sinnoh, I'm going to unleash everything in my arsenal on you. It would be nice if you'd offered to warp us over to your gym, but okay. This is what he was looking at. He's kind of obsessed. That's where the Elite Four are. I love how far away you can see with the binoculars. I'm going to go that far away with my Pokemon one day. The Vista Lighthouse represents safety and protection to us sailors. Oh, cool story, brothers. So let's go over to the gym, because conveniently Mr. Clown Afro won't be there anymore, because Volkner is back. Let's go all the way over. It is cool as an idea that this bridge is made purely out of solar panels, but the solar panels never look lit up in any way, and you would think based on the design that the arms would block the... I don't know. I'm not an archaeologist or an engineer. Archaeologist? Yeah, the old archaeologists that build modern bridges. I'm not an engineer. Apparently a wordsmith. Yo, hiya, he's finally come back. Yes, I know, I've already spoken to him. You seem to be feeling upbeat too. I have a hunch that you recognize your toughness right away. How does that work? Like, do I just smell tough? Ooh, kind of a creepy thought. Anyway, we're going to go in the gym next episode, because this seems like a natural place to stop. And maybe I'll become an archaeologist for real in the meantime and go rock climbing for that house. Probably not. Next episode, I'm probably still going to be at this door. So hopefully I'll see you then. Have a good one. Thank you for watching the video, and if you'd like to see more, feel free to stick around.